Garmin GPSMAP 67i is very likely the best handheld GPS available in the market today. The device has remarkably good features, accuracy, battery life, and user experience. By appearance and form factor alone, you'll notice that the Garmin GPSMAP 67i is a spitting image of the older model, Garmin GPSMAP 66i. The overall design, dimensions, and appearance are all the same between these models. The most notable visible difference between the two models is the text over the screen on these devices. For one model, the text reads GPSMAP 66i, while for the 67i, the text simply reads GPSMAP. Even the user interface is pretty much the same, although that's not that big of a deal, considering Garmin has stuck with the same interface for several years now. As you can guess, the difference between the 67i and older models lies in the chipset and performance. Garmin GPSMAP 67i is a more advanced system with better accuracy, better performance, and a significantly longer battery life. And the battery life is pretty impressive here. The battery can last 165 hours in the 10-minute tracking mode and up to 425 hours with 30-minute tracking in expedition mode. Playing around with GPS and tracking settings to make it more battery friendly could make it last even longer, especially with in-reach mode disabled. On average, this performance is almost 4 to 5 times better than previous models like the 66i. It's also rather quick to charge thanks to the USB-C charging. The device has a bright 3-inch TFT display. It remains visible in sunlight and offers good resolution. This is not a touchscreen though, and the device largely operates through the buttons at the bottom of the display. This is kind of useful if you're wearing gloves and don't want to deal with touchscreens getting difficult to use. However, operating it through buttons can be time-consuming, especially if you intend to write custom text messages. Nevertheless, Garmin does offer preset text messages and straightforward location sharing, so texting isn't all that difficult. The GPS device can handle two-way texting and location sharing through the Iridium satellite network. It also comes in handy if you're in a tough spot and need help. Pressing the SOS button can take users to the Garmin Emergency Response Center, though that requires an active subscription. It can also connect to your smartphone and work with the Garmin app. Other features include Bluetooth, Wi-Fi, 16GB onboard memory, room for micro SD card, and multiband GNSS support and sensor. Overall, this is a fantastic handheld GPS that goes fairly beyond its predecessor in performance without forcing a big change in design or performance. To sum up, what we like is the good build quad, the exceptional battery life and use. It can work with companion mobile app, in-reach for texts. It works with Iridium satellite network, access to Garmin Response, and internal storage with room for external micro SD card. On the downside, it's expensive and requires continuing subscriptions for several services. So what do you think? Is this the best handheld GPS for you, or do you think another GPS is better? Check another video where we reviewed the top 3 handheld GPS and see if any of these is a better option for you. Tell us in the comments below, and don't forget to like and subscribe. Have an awesome day.